guys, it's Joel here. Welcome to today's Daily Pattern. We are right at the end of the book of John in chapter 21 from verse 15 through to the end. And we see Peter in this passage, who's one of my favourite people in the whole Bible, mostly because he's a total prat. He says the wrong thing all the time. He speaks without thinking, which is something I've been known to do. He acts, he says stuff, he's got a big mouth, and he gets things badly wrong. But still, God uses him to do amazing things. Still, he looks at him when he first meets him and says, "Peter, you're a rock." His name was Simon then. "Simon, you're a rock." And that's why he's called Peter. That's what his name means. This guy gets everything wrong. God calls him rock. And then right at the end of the story, Jesus lovingly restores Peter, having denied him 3 times. This person who Jesus could very well have said, "Actually, Peter, you're done," but he restores him. And then, after this conversation about Peter and his calling, where God tells him to feed his sheep, that's to teach people about him, to look after his lambs, that's to care for people who are new Christians, to tell people about Jesus, he gives Peter this calling, and then Peter says, "Well, what about him?" Peter's been given this huge calling by God, turns around and says, "What about him?" And Jesus says, in verse 22, "If I want him to live until I come, what is that to you? Follow me." And so often I can be like Peter. I can look at everyone else and think, what about him? What about him? What about their situation? What about things that are going well for him? What about this and that and that and that? And I remember hearing a talk a few years ago, brilliant guy called Robert Madu. It was called "Stay in Your Lane." And I know as Christians and as people actually, we would be so much happier, so much more joyful, so much more peaceful, so much more confident in who we are if we did just that. If we stayed in our lane, if when Jesus said do this, we did that, and we didn't do a Peter and say, "What about him?" We just said, "Okay, God, I'm going to follow you in this. I'm going to stay in my lane. Yes, I can learn from other people. Yes, I can cheer other people on. But if they succeed and I've failed, I'm going to cheer them on and I'm going to do my thing. I've been called in this season to do this, so I'm going to do that really well." And that's really my encouragement to be people of joy, is to sack in comparison and stay in your lane. What's God calling you to today? How can you stay in your lane and not worry about the things other people seem to be enjoying? Comparison is a thief of joy. Stay in your lane. Take care, guys.